Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for joining me here. Last episode, we left off. We're just starting tier 2, and we're going to continue working our way through. I know we just plopped down the clay pit here and the wagon shop. Acquired materials, wooden planks. I think we might increase our wooden plank production here. I know though we did kind of go crazy with building a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't realize this festival pole costed so much bloody money. Same thing here with the school. But I think what we're gonna do is disable the construction. In fact, you know what? I might delete this. Do I get my gold back? Are you sure you want to delete the building site and reclaim its resources? Yes. Do that because I want to reclaim the money. The school is far more important to get built, and we're gonna prioritize that. We disabled our market at the moment because we're not going to be doing any trading. I don't think we have any items to really be trading, and I do need to be careful with how much money we actually have because I did realize I was in the negative at one point. I don't know exactly what that does for our settlement. So let's see. The wagon shop unlocked something, but I don't remember what. All right, so we got the school. We're going to hold off on the festival pole just for money purposes. We did build a rat catcher, or so I thought. Yeah, right here. That took, I believe, 5 gold to build. It's not showing. Was I mistaken? I was not mistaken. Oh, it's a monthly cost of 5 gold. So we can't afford the rat catcher either. Well, I suppose we could, right? There's 6 gold that would come in. I think it'll have to do for now, actually. Man, we're going to have to work on our taxes. Because we would kind of want that to protect our food and stuff. So we got nothing in housing. Storage. We do want to build a vault, but we got to work on iron. As far as food production goes, it looks like we unlocked a bakery, which produces bread. But we're not doing anything with wheat just yet. We would have to change up our field there, which isn't a big deal. What is this? A building that employs an arborist. An arborist will work with this building and maintain and harvest fruit trees nearby. Ah, okay. And it just looks like it takes some clay and some work. So you know what? We'll put that... I knew the cemetery was just going to be in a random spot. But that was before I figured out like a fertility thing. Can I move the cemetery? I can move the cemetery. And this isn't really a desirable space back here either. We are looking to do industry up here. But I do kind of want to keep it with the town. Is there a decrease to it? No. It just has a neutral effect on the desirability. So why don't we put it like here? Because the desirability goes kind of way down. So let's move to the cost to relocate this is 108 gold ingots. Are you sure you want to relocate it? Hell no. No. Not in the least. Absolutely not. So what if we just delete it? You can't. You relocate or close the window. Wait, I can't remove the graveyard? Like you can't exhume corpses? Clear. Stones, bushes, berries, walls, buildings? Clear. Can I delete this? Graveyard's permanently stuck here? Is there like a demolish menu? That would be clear though, right? Walls, roads, buildings, roads. Ooh. I did not know a graveyard would be permanently stuck here. That's very unfortunate. surely you got to do something about that, right? Like, why can't I delete it? I mean, I guess you'd have to dig up every single body. I understand that. But if I could relocate the bloody thing. Oh, I'm really mad about it now. Yeah, if there's a way to delete this, can someone please let me know? Yeah, like I don't see a demolish button. There's just a clear button. That's very, very unfortunate. And there's not a small chance in hell that I can afford to move this. At least not anytime soon. All right. Well, I guess we won't get hung up on it. But we will do this. Fertility. I feel like this should be out and about by itself. But where? I kind of ruined the industry here. I guess we can pull it down. That would be farming fields. Let's put this here. Yeah, something like that. Build a road out to it. There we go. That'll work. Hold off on building that until the school is built. All right, I think let's pump out the sawmill here because we are going to be short on planks. What did that do to our workforce? I wish there was a better view up here. How many labors does that put us to now? Villager professions. Yeah, see? Well, we got 11, so that's not actually terrible with 6 builders. So we still have quite a few people. Yeah, that'll work. Predators are attacking. Pause, please. It's a fuzzy wuzzy. I still don't know how to, like, if there's a faster way of selecting people. I just have to hope I've selected a whole bunch of people and attack the bear. We're definitely going to have far more deaths. So, all right, so it looks like everybody's heading up.
What needs doing? On it. All
Fall
right.
back.
As you say.
Oop, they're stuck. Somebody, I think, got. Yeah, they're all stuck in there. Okay, so the bear is dead, and 1 villager died. A 1-to-1 trade. We'll take it. I might have to put up more watchtowers, but yikes on a monthly cost. And I have an income of 6. That's not gonna cut it on anything. Let's speed this. Actually, no, let's not speed this up. Let's go through the rest of our buildings here. What else do we got? A bakery. I should put down resources. We're getting the clay. I think we got a bit too much building going on here too. I need to let this catch up. An iron mine. So what are we building right now? The school. And that's it. I've paused that. They're building the road. All right, let's let them catch up a bit here. All right, let's speed this up some. I think they're just clanking away on the road here. Yep, clanking away on the road at the moment. What you got a barrel of? Barrel of emptiness. Okay. Saw pit here in action. Definitely gonna need a lot of those. Carcass. Oh, road's on a tilt? I didn't even notice that. Ew. I didn't notice that before. I would have flattened that. Can I flatten it? But that would create labor, right? That would take time for taking time away from things here. How many people do we have in our clay pit? Actually, our clay pit's not even built, is it? No. And it's not built because we're out of planks. I should probably increase the amount of planks then. I think I have it set down to 200. Yeah. Probably do like 500. That'd probably be a much better number here. How are we on trees? I gotta make sure we're still collecting trees. We are. There was a building though, a work camp, right? Yeah, a work camp. They'll continuously harvest wood and stone. Except I don't have any stone nearby. But I can move this building, can't I? Or not the building, but the work site. Ooh, 12 people. Yes, please. All right, we'll do science. We'll put the work camp down. We'll get a road going up here. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. A little curvy curve in there. All right, go ahead and build that, because that's just logs. We got plenty of logs. We got a bunch of people moved in. What are they complaining about? They have no food. Oh, we are very much out of food. Okay, that's a problem. So it's learning the I guess what the magic number is to not have a whole lot of spoilage. Deer sighted. Question is what area are you working in? You're really working at all. I guess work that. And then this building is not doing anything. Yeah, there should be a bunch of stuff here. Alright, go collect that. So we need to do much, much better on food. So let's fix our fields here. And let's stop doing this here. Build a new school to set this town apart from other small villages. The school will help train more efficient workforce and attract more educated settlers. Okay. First, we need a food problem. Let's get rid of this crop, and then we are going to be going into winter. So let's probably do some peas. Very high frost tolerance. Same thing with carrots and turnips. We'll go with peas. Can I do turnips as well? Sure. It's letting me. Why not? And then let's not do that. Move this over. And then do the work. Not, can I get rid of this? Get rid of that. Move the clover over. Move that over. And then let's find heat tolerance. Beans, maybe? Leeks. Oh, leeks are both frost and heat. What did I do on a variety though? So we already have beans, we have peas. And I feel like we need potentially a summer thing. Heat tolerance. Cabbage. Alright, we'll do some not enough room. Grow time. What if I do this? Does that extend it? No. I need 4 bars. I think I'm just short. Alright, I guess we'll just have to go with... Yeah, I can't do leeks then either. Nope. Alright, so it doesn't look like I can do anything here, unfortunately. More work? More work it is. What do we got? A building is on fire. Uh-oh. Ooh, that is a huge fire. Oh, and it's our saw pit too. Oh no. Can we show a little bit of urgency, please? I mean, there is a building on fire, and we're walking to grab some barrels. Not that you'll put this out with buckets of water, but I mean, a little bit that you care, please. Oh no, there's no little throwing water animation. Unfortunate. They just throw a... Ew, that looks terrible. Lol. There's no animation. That's unfortunate. The building is on fire. Oh yeah, the back one caught on fire. I should probably put wells then nearby, shouldn't I? Regardless, I think... Ooh, well, I guess I can't say regardless of water because I don't want them getting sick then. Water bonus, 52%. I mean, it's not terribly far, but it would be far eventually. Alright, we'll go speed this up. That building actually recovered very quickly. Let's hope it doesn't spread across the street to the basket shop. Oh wow, it jumped to almost full health. Oh, he's already repairing it. Look at that. Fair enough then. I didn't actually see him there at first. Alright. Our school... Almost done. I believe we got all the gold. Yeah, we're just missing some clay. We got 2 people in the clay pit. I should potentially do more. I believe we have the workforce for it, so... What else requires clay? What are we next going to build? I believe we are going to do the bakery since we're having a food issue. The bakery does not require clay. It requires stone. I would like to put that out this way. Oh, the cemetery is really going to bug me that it's being right there. I would totally put that stuff right there. What is this? Oh yeah, I've already done that. Because the fertile soil is all over this way. I'm going to leave that for the trees. I guess I can put it down here. Oh, it has some desirability actually, so I just need to put it in town. I guess I can put it right next to the market. Yeah, go down to the market. Also stop off at the bakery. Where was the arrow? The arrow's pointing that way? Oh, I see. Okay. We'll put the bakery there. We will allow that to get built. We have plenty of stone. Just don't have the wooden planks. Our work camp has been built, actually. Chopping trees. All right, let's learn this building. Jump to target. Building production. That would shut the building off. Storage is empty. Resource ratio. Mature trees only. We use to continuously harvest wood and stone. Labor decided the camp will deposit materials at the work camp where a wagon collect it and haul it to town much more efficient. Temporary shelters built near remote work sites to further increase efficiency. Tools are needed to work efficiently in this building. Yeah, we're not going to have tools. Can replant trees for sustainable logging. Ah, okay. That was my question. To upgrade it. How do we upgrade it? The work camp does not currently meet the requirements to upgrade. Upgrade costs 15 iron, 25 wood planks. I guess I probably should do a temporary shelter, shouldn't I? I guess for right now, let's shut this building off. That is kind of far away, probably, and we're in wintertime. I don't need anybody else dying to the cold. So we do... Oh, wait. I was supposed to redo this to plant wheat, dumbass. And guess what I didn't plant? The fudging wheat. Actually, we don't even have it unlocked. Unlock through the tech tree. Oh, so the bakery is kind of pointless then. Understood. Technology. Farming. Where's wheat? Wheat, right here. Disease. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Grain crops. Research. This technology requires the following prerequisites: disease resistance. Disease resistance. Okay, we're working on it. Boom. I thought we were working on it anyway. Selectable breeding. Selective breeding. Non-grain. What's this? Yield for beans, greens, but ooh. Tree regrowth. That might come in handy. Unlock barn, chicken coop. Oh, look at that. Chicken coops. Goat barn. We could probably get some more meat and stuff. And eggs. Since we're having a food problem, I might actually work the agricultural side of things, I guess, for now. All right, let's confirm this. My game's frozen. Cool story. There we go. All right. PC's been hating me a lot lately. All right, so let's make sure. Okay, you're still deer sighted. Yeah, there's a bunch of deer here. You've already picked everything clean. Things that may also have died off during the winter as well. Which I guess would make sense, right? Greens. Yeah, I think all this stuff died out in the winter. So I don't think you're going to be doing anything. Let's remove you then. I think that would make sense. Ooh, this person's cold. Get inside. Nobody should be dying of cold. As far as I'm aware, everybody still has clothing. Actually, that's something else we need to work on. Clothing. Food is currently a problem. We have none. So we're gonna have to just focus on our greens. What are we doing right now? Soil mixture for the crop. Add sand. Add clay. Current soil bonus minus 2%. So I would want to add sand. But we don't have sand. Is there any way for me to... So I wonder, was planting this bad? Field status. Current disease. Bean brown spot. Oh no. I didn't even know this popped up. Current disease. Powdery mildew. First visible in a few weeks following the full bloom. Crap, how do I get rid of this? A 2-3 year crop rotation and avoiding late plantings can minimize chances of brown spot. I mean, we have crop rotation, I think. Spread chance 4% within 200 meters. Infestation 6%. 2%. Uh-oh. I don't know what to do about this. Current soil bonus. Yeah, our yields are just kind of butt cheeks right now. Isn't it? I do not understand farming. So this makes, if I'm reading this correctly, the beans are going to decrease our fertility, increase our rockiness. The turnips are potentially going to increase our rockiness. Somebody's sick again. Them doing the field work, I'm not sure is doing what. Or maybe this is my current status. Yeah, I gotta learn this farming. I don't understand it. Alright, we have a trader, but we don't have any money to trade. And I can't unlock wheat to do bread. So this, I believe clover. Impacts fertility 3%. Is that positive 3%? Like rockiness, resilience, weed suppression. I don't know what any of that means. Because it just means if there's a bunch of rocks in the field, the leeks will still grow just fine. But then weed suppression, what does that mean? Like weeds will increase? My weed level increases? That's the way I'm seeing it. It looks like beans will help reduce the weeds. I think the workers remove rocks. Field maintenance instead of growing crops provides a chance to reduce weed levels and remove rocks from fields. We got a bunch of rocks we need to get away. And then I guess I would have to redo my growing. All right, let's stop mucking about here. Let's get you back, actually, because we quite badly need you to be picking stuff here. I guess this is as good a spot as any. There's stuff here, I guess, right? Yeah, greens. Should we build another fishing hut? Items produced last year, 150. Fishing area, fish count, 246. Yeah, I don't want to overfish this. Kind of what I'm afraid of. 240%. Go fishing over there. The village is being raided. Oh no. Help. Pause. A party of 4 raiders are attacking. That is not coming from where I thought. Okay. Let's panic. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. I don't know what this does. I'm assuming it rallies everybody to the center. I don't know if I have any archers. People are showing 0 urgency. Crop lost to animals. Ah! Stop bullying me! I'm being raided, and my crops are being raided by nature. Rude. Alright, we gotta... I think we need to build some fencing. Alright. Villagers are sick, bedridden. Toggle garrison villagers. Anybody in here? Villagers stricken with dehydration. Crops lost to animals. Alright, so we're gonna completely lose our harvest. Alright, what are you? You're just sick. Toggle garrison villagers. So it doesn't look like anybody is doing anything. God, I'm so confused. Do the people not rally around here? I don't understand. I kind of want to draw them in rather than going to meet them out, especially within the forest. So I don't know if they get any kind of concealment bonus. We're trying to click on them. Do they get any kind of concealment bonus? Yes. I can't click on them. Damage, health, armor, brawler. Okay, so I guess I can't see any of that. Eject garrisoned villagers. I have no idea. Military? Yeah, no, I figured we didn't have anybody. Crop summary, technology, policies. Oh yeah, I forgot about the policies. Our tower will eventually start shooting. Alright, combat controls. It's a little late for this, but when villagers are ready to defend themselves, there may come a time when you need to coordinate the defense efforts more directly. This is possible to click and drag settlers by holding and then releasing left click. This method of control also works with guards and soldiers and towers. Unlike villagers, who may retreat after the initial target is slain, soldiers will seek out new threats nearby. More than just the heart of the town center acts as formidable defense on its own. When there's an attack, you can press the bell button to rally the villagers to seek shelter inside. While there is not enough room for all, those that are inside will fire arrows at nearby enemies. This can often be enough to take down lesser threats, such as wolves or bears, but a town center cannot take on an entire raid. How many people? That's a lookout tower. Oh, there's nobody in the tower. Fudge! See, I don't know how to tell how many people are in here. Alright, we got 2 people in the tower, thankfully. Villager has no ranged weapons. Range attacks are impossible. Well, what are you in the tower for? Villager has no ammo. I've been making it. Alright, everybody
Okay then.
come this way. I don't understand why they don't have bows and arrows. I've been making it. Alright, it looks like we're gonna be doomed here. We'll just take the Zerg tactic. Come here, you. Village was raided. Victory. Lol. Shooting at the deer. Come here, you. Yeah, you didn't make it. All right. I guess do that and eject. They ejected themselves. Okay. I know the first attack overall is supposed to be the simplest, but these controls, I'm not sure. Like I guess I'm not used to a game where you use your entire population to fight. Usually you got dedicated military units. Our whole crop field is just a loss. Let's look into building some fencing. A low wooden fence, great for keeping animals away from crops or predators, away from livestock. Costs are 5-meter lengths of fence. Fence gate. Okay. Problem is this field is right up against a road. So I would have to move this field off of the road. Actually, hang on. Let me clear. Yeah, this is kind of as a wall. Clear. Salvage. Oh, that just brings that up. All right, so I'm gonna have to get this off of the road. I don't think this fence counts, and my crops are just going to get obliterated. So salvage the building, yes. And then let us first build a fence. Let's build a fence. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because we're just gonna do a 5x5 again. Did this not work? Oh no, wait, we need a gate. Demolish. Yes. Gate. Go there. And I think I made 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Very difficult for me to see this. Clear walls. Clear. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then now let's build a farm field. Okay, now they need to construct that. Let's speed up time. Did not know animals would eat your crops. I guess it makes sense, right? Okay, I guess I don't have money for this, so we'll shut that off. We're okay on wood for now. Food is still a huge, huge, huge issue. I don't know what I could really do about it though. Smokehouse. Yeah, we don't have meat. We're supposed to be smoking 40 fish, but yeah, we have 8 in stock, so you should definitely be running, should you not? Fish. Work rate 108%. Taking a walk. Not sure I'm understanding this. Is it adding the two together? Pausing this? That would be, I can't tell, what is that, a 3? I have a limit of 40. Well, that should just be for 40 smoked meat. Shouldn't share with the fish, correct? Spoilage. Yeah, lost 145. Production active. Production halted. So this would have to drop down to 20 before he would start making more, if I understand that correctly. A lot I don't understand. Knowledge generated. Let's get our wheat. Maybe we can... Oh, no, we can't, right? Yeah. Oh, no, we can. This costs 1 point. Perfect. Okay, so we'll put grain in here. We'll get our bakery. Our bakery is active. Well, let's deactivate it, actually. And then for bread, we'll just do a maximum of... We got, what, 42 villagers? We'll go 50. What are you building? Oh, you're building the temple, which is extremely expensive. Let's demolish that and get our money back. We need to be a bit smarter. We'll have to figure out the desirability. Upgrading. Select build site. What do you mean select a build site? Oh, is that just this? So this building is now tier 2, yes? I'm not sure how to tell. Oh, right here, stupid. The giant green bar. Tier 2. Okay. So then I would need town center, desirability, and 3 food types. And then you would want candles or pottery. Upgrade bonuses. Looks like taxes, durability, happiness. Now food types. Do smoked meat and fish count as one since they're both smoked? Or are they two different because it's both fish and meat? Because if so, then I only have 2. This is 1. But I guess, some veggies here, some meat, and then the bread. That could be 3, I think. Can I actually see different food types? 12 people. I really don't have the food for this. And this is unfortunate because I don't want to turn them away. But I just increase the amount of people that I need or have to feed, and I can't feed what we have. I'm gonna have to turn them away. I hate to do that. Because usually you're drooling over the fact that you got more villagers. Like, yes, I needed so many more people for productions and stuff, but I think I've overexpanded, and our doom is most definitely imminent. Actually, let's construct this. Let's get this sped up here. It looks like we're still hunting deer. That'll be perfect. Get some meat in. This probably needs to be moved. This thing works way too fast. Just plucking everything. Um, go there. Sure. Work there. Man, I really need this farm. Yeah, let's get it up to ×5. What do we need to focus on here? Okay, on wood for right now. Firewood. That should be. What did I limit this to? 100? Production halted. Why? Oh, it's because there's nobody in here, stupid. That's why. Oh, halted. Again, why? Slot disabled. Unfilled. Why are we unfilled? Miner. Saw. Okay, so we are doing a rat catcher. We got a teacher. Hunter, grocer, smoker. Do laborers not turn into that? What am I missing here? Firewood splitter. Why is this at 0? Workers cannot be assigned here while auto refill professions is enabled. Available worker slots can still be managed in individual buildings. So wait a minute. Did somebody die that needed a skill? Okay, there we go. We're splitting firewood. Somebody should then be in the tannery. Clothing. Do 50. Minimum quota. Auto. Alright, food is essential to your settlement survival. No shit. Villagers that go hungry will rapidly perish of starvation. I'm assuming we're going to have somebody die here very shortly from starvation. All food eventually spoils, so it's not enough to overproduce and expect your stockpile to last forever. By building a combination of crop fields, fishing shacks, forager shacks, and hunting cabins. Yep, we got all of that stuff. A balanced diet with a variety of foods. Yep, we've already got that. Is critically low in food supplies. Yep, we are desperately trying. Let's put all this down to add crops. We're in winter. Wheat. It has some frost tolerance, so go in there. Oh god, our fields are junk though. So let's see. Rocks, weed level, weed suppression. We'll just get the crop in there. We can't do anything. Work the field. Let's see. Weed suppression. Let's find something with a high weed suppression and see if that helps. Weed suppression. What is this? Buckwheat yields grain, which must be milled into flour. It's not related to wheat or even a grass, so it's not affected by disease or other grains. It does not typically yield as much grain or wheat as rye or rye. It is not frost tolerant, but it has a short growing period and does not need fertile soil. So weed suppression. Let's try it. We'll work the field. Clover can be grown to replenish soil fertility in a field. Let's do that. And then work it and then plant clover again. Well, no. We should probably... Oh, no. We planted this because of the weed suppression, right? But that has weed suppression. We're doing a double clover. So let's get rid of that and do crop yield. Maybe some carrots. Oh, no, cabbage. Let's do some cabbage. Of course we can't plant it because why not? Cabbage. Anything else fit? Whatever fits. Go in there. Nothing. Alright. Is what it is. That's what we're going to go with. Alright, work these fields. Pretend like I know what I'm doing. Alright, so this is all fenced. Just kidding, it's not fenced in. What in the hell? Wait a minute. Why is there like this weird fence? Grant, can we kill the bloody thing? Everybody just go and hide in the wintertime? Nobody work? Looks that way. Everything's shut down. What goes on here? Is this not part of the fence? I can't interact with it. Part of the field? Wall. No. Oh, cancel. Okay, it must be something to do with the field. The gate. Fence gate allows friendly forces to enter and exit the village freely, but closes to enemies. Well, what about wildlife? Because this is wide open. Can they still walk in here? On or off? Turning it off also stops monthly service charges. Okay. I don't know. But I guess before this gets on longer than what it does, I'll go ahead and I'm going to wrap this episode up. I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm pretty sure our villagers are going to die very, very soon as we are completely out of food. Yep, completely out of food. I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, how did you guys not have arrows? What do you mean? There's arrows here. I hate every single one of yous. Maybe I should turn off storage for this thing? And then store everything in here? Like, look at, there's bows there, there's arrows there. What do you mean you guys didn't have bows and arrows? I don't know how to equip villagers with stuff if I have to do that. Yeah, I can understand. Well, fishing should still work during the winter. There is a thing called ice fishing, right? He is still fishing. Do you still hunt? You're butchering meat, and I can understand you not working because it's winter. Alright, I'm rambling on again. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you're enjoying the suffering of my villagers. If you have any questions, comments, always feel free to leave it down below. I will see you guys all in the next episode. Bye.